So, I'm currently running my small business online as a solo entrepreneur. And yes, I know the term or the word entrepreneur seems like such a big and fancy name to use to describe such a small business like mine. However, I feel like every business starts small. So, it's only right for small business owners to start using the term or the word entrepreneur to describe their business. And the reason is because I kind of feel like it's going to give us that extra push to stay consistent and to keep on working on the business so that we can eventually reach the height of entrepreneurship. So that's my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section. If what I just said makes sense, let me know in the comment section. Hi everyone, welcome back to Research Campus. In this video, I want to share with you exactly how I plan, organize, and run my small business using Notion. Now, if you don't know what Notion is basically this all-in-one productivity software and app that allows you to basically run your entire business and your life smoothly. What this tool does is it's going to allow you to organize projects, to manage tasks, to plan contents, to keep all important documents and information about your business, about your clients, your clients' information, all in one place. And not just that, this tool is also going to allow you to collaborate with clients all in one place. How great is that? When it comes to managing and organizing your business, Notion is a holy grail. By the way, if you don't know who I am or if this is your first time of seeing my face, hello there. My name is Risa once more. I am a Cameroonian content creator and a freelance social media manager. And on this channel, I make videos on tech productivity and also share tips on how to make genuine money online at the comfort of your home. So if those are the kind of content you like consuming, then feel free to join the family by hitting that subscribe button. Running a business can be quite challenging sometimes. With lots of new ideas popping in and out of your head every now and then, it is easy to get confused and overwhelmed. And because of this, I often find myself forgetting to do certain tasks that I plan to do, which is, of course, detrimental to the business. Ever since I started using this tool, running my small online business has become a lot easier to handle. Notion has kind of like helped me to redefine all the scattered ideas in my head and placing them in a structured and organized manner. With my ideas organized and in one place, I am now able to carry out at least 80 to 100% of the tasks that I set. Alright, so enough talking, let's get right into my dashboard and take a look at how my dashboard looks like.
Alright, so this is the home page of my dashboard, and if you take a look at it, it's very minimalistic. You can see there's not a lot of stuff on it right now, just the basic stuff that I need. As you can see my YouTube planner, WhatsApp community, freelance hub. This is basically where I put in all the necessary information about my clients and how I work with my clients, right there, content planning, everything. And you can also see freelance toolkit. All right, so this is a toolkit for those who are trying to get into freelancing. So it basically carries everything. Now we're going to be looking at that later on. So as you can see, it's looking clean and there's not a lot of stuff here because I don't put what I don't need. Now, if you take a look on the left hand side here, you're going to see this is the navigation bar. And as you can see, we're right on this home page, as you can see. But if you take a look, you're going to see this small arrow here. When you click on that, you're going to see the different pages. All right, so these are different pages here. So one thing I love about Notion is that you can create sub pages upon sub pages within a page, right? So for example, this one, I turn all of this into sub pages where I can now organize my things clearly. Now let's start by taking a look at my YouTube planner. Now this is my YouTube planner section. As you can see, it's in a table format. I've placed it in a table format. Now the first thing you're going to see is the video ideas. This is where I type in the video ideas or the videos that I would love to create. I just type it in here. Now when you take your cursor and you just hover around, you're going to see the open option across the titles. All right, so one thing I love about this table format is that on this section it automatically creates another page where you can build on the title that you have written here. You can write the script, you can put in the thumbnail, you can write in video description, you can just build on the entire script right here. Now I'm going to click on one. When When you click the open button, you can see it takes you to another page. Now you can edit when you edit the title, it automatically affects the title on the planner right here on the home page of the planner, right? So that's just a quick note I wanted to add there. And when you scroll down now, you can just add in work on the page normally. You can add in text, you can add in images, right? So this is a script. You can also add in thumbnails, and that's basically it. I also like to organize my video titles based on video priority of the month. Now, when I click on the box across each title, you're going to see this is where I can select the different options. If this video I want to create it, if it's a priority for the month, I'm going to click on this purple first priority for the month. And another thing is that you can easily arrange them on using different colors, right? So that's another great thing I love about Notion. And you can just arrange the titles based on priorities. And if I've already uploaded a video, I can just click on the upload, and it shows that I've already uploaded a video, and I can move to the next one. So I also love to organize my titles based on the status, right? So if I'm filming, if I'm scripting, this is where I can just click and then I select the option here. If I'm still scripting, I'm going to click on scripting. If I'm filming, then filming. All right, so next is the dates. This is where I basically put in the start date, right? When you click on that option, it's going to show you the calendar, and you can easily navigate through the different months of the year by clicking on the arrow here, and it takes you to the different months. And you can also just select the dates from that month, and you can also change the time, as you can see right up here, right? So you can change the time that you would love to start working on this particular script, and there it is. And next is a due date. This is basically where I can put in the time when I would love to upload the video, right? So that is when I would love the video to be uploaded on my YouTube channel, and I can just click again there and I select the particular date and time, and I set it up there. Next is the category. I also love to organize the titles based on different categories. And next is my the tools that the softwares that I'm going to use to create the video. I also like to write it in here so that I can easily work with the video. And next is the tags. This is where I write in the most searched keywords for that particular title, right? And next, the last but not the least, is the background music. Now this is, if I have like a background music that I would love to use for the video, I can just put it in here. So that's basically it. I don't really do much when it comes to YouTube planning. All right, the next thing is the WhatsApp community. Again, you can just go to the left hand side and then you navigate through the different pages here. Now when you click on the WhatsApp community page, it takes you here. Now this is a script, right? So this is, I can also share this page. The page is live. Okay, so that's another great thing about Notion. You can just share it to the web and it's going to be live. Now this is a script, and I also have a video introduction right here, which is still loading because right now the internet is disturbing, so that's why it's still loading. So it basically has a script, and it also has the link to where the students can just click and then they can register. They can put in their information, and then they can also pay, right? They can pay to register to join the WhatsApp community with me, right? So while you're watching this video, if you're interested in joining our WhatsApp community, you can also just click the link in the description box. I'm going to leave it here, right? So this is the video and this is how it's looking like. Next is the shop. Now I also love creating and selling digital products. Now I just started creating and selling digital products as another source of income, right? So this is where I organize everything, and the first is my Bible study journals, right? So this is where I organize my Bible study journals. I also have guides for students. I created a guide. There are some templates that I created. I'm going to upload them here. This is where I upload everything. I also have business planner templates, teaching resources and templates, content, and Now let's take a look at the Bible study journal. When I click on that link, it takes me to another page. So that's another great thing. You can always create sub pages within another page, right? So that's why Notion is such a holy grail. Now this is the books, and this one has, I've already created the mock-up for this, and that's why I placed them in a separate folder right down there, and it's in a gallery folder, right? So this is how it's looking like, and it's ready to be sold. Again, this is live on Amazon, so I'm going to also leave the link in the description box if you're interested in buying. Now this is another Bible study journal. Now if you want to share this page and put it online, you can also add a link, just attach a link to the option which says buy. So what you're going to do here is to select the buy option, and you're going to see this toolbar come up here. You're going to click on the link icon, right? So when you click on the link icon, you can copy the sales page of your book and you paste it in here. So it's going to direct the customer to where they can easily purchase the Bible study journal, right? So that's another way you can add links to your page. Another great thing about organizing your stuff on Notion is that you can always just add stuff on it. For example, if I create more journals, maybe a Bible study journal, all I need to do is to just add it under this section under the Bible study journal. All right, next is the Research Freelance Hub. This is basically where I have all my freelance stuff organized. Right, so you can see this is my client hub. This is basically a page where I organize and work with my clients, and you can see my services section. This is where I put my portfolio, and of course I can also upload my resume right here, or I put a link to where I can easily get to it fast. At the bottom right here, this is where I organize and place down all the jobs that I would love to apply to, or the people that I want to message in when it comes to my job hunting. And I also have a section where I place down the link to the website, because when it comes to applying to job, one of the best ways is to apply directly to the website, and the position as well, and the due date. And at the end here you have the stage, that is, this is where I'm going to write down the status of my job search, and if I've already applied to or if I already have an offer, I can just click on the offer option, and there I have it organized. And if you take a look down, I have a section where I can just write in a quick note to self, right? So that's basically it. Now this is my services section, and you can see the first thing I have here is my price package at the top, my client testimonial, my resume, my portfolio. These are the basics, right? These are the most important, and then it goes down to, I just like to type in all of my skills down here. I'd like to place them in an organized way so that I can easily communicate it to the client when I'm applying, right? So it's also in a toggle bar where you can just click on the arrow and you can see all of them that are in a toggle bar, and they're well arranged like that. So that's another great tip. You can always use toggle bar or point form when listing down your services. Now this is my price package section. This is where I put down my services and I organize them, and I price them based on the services that I provide and based on the number of days that I'm going to be working on the pages or on the different social pages of the clients. And I also give the option to the clients to choose which services they want right here. Okay, so they can just click and then choose if they want the services or not, or they will use it, they will need the services in future as we progress. So that's basically it, and I can always come back and change it. Now there are times when the clients might need a service that I don't provide, but I also let them know I would like to, or take maybe courses on that, or try to learn how to do it, and then I'll implement it. But if I'm not able, then I can get someone else who is able to offer that services, and we can work together. Next is a portfolio. Right now I'm redesigning my portfolio, so But I have the link to my YouTube channel where I've just linked it here. When the client just click there, it's going to take them directly to my YouTube. Right, so while we're here, if you're enjoying the video, please hit the thumbs up button. And if you have not subscribed yet to the channel, just hit the subscribe button and let's continue. Right, so the next thing we're going to be looking at is client testimonials. Now, this is basically where the clients can type in a review about your work with them, right? So you can just share this as a page with a client and they'll be able to add a review. All right, click on the share button here and then go to where it says email, and you can just type in the email address of the client and then you're going to invite them to leave a review of your work. So that's basically it. So you can add in as many testimonials as you want, right? So this is another great thing. Or you can also share the page online, right? So that's another thing with Notion. You can share a single page online and just it's going to be live on the web. By the way, if you want a step-by-step tutorials on how to use Notion, let me know in the comments section, and I'm going to create a in-depth step-by-step tutorials on how to use this tool. All right, so let's take a sneak peek of my client's hub. This is basically where I manage the entire social media page of my client, and we also collaborate right on this page. Now on this page, it has pages, sub pages. You can see a page for resources and important links, content ideas, content planner, analytics, marketing strategy, feedback from the client. This is a page where they can write a feedback, and also a prompts, some of the prompts that I use in order to help me create content. Now this is shareable, so I can definitely work and check out analytics right on this page. All right, so I can share the page and we'll work on it. Next is the freelance toolkit. Now, this is a freelance toolkit I am creating for new freelancers, those who are interested in starting a freelance career. It contains everything. It contains a portfolio template, a resume and cover template, and it also comes with a free guide on how to apply to jobs, how to market your skills online, some of the skills that you can learn if in case you don't know exactly what services to render to clients online, right? It basically carries everything that has to do with freelancing online. It also comes with some questionnaires that you can use to communicate with your clients on an interview. Another important factor worth mentioning about Notion is that it comes with an app, and that simply means that you can just work directly with your mobile phone. You don't necessarily need to go to your laptop and start working on it. So you can just lie on your bed, and if an idea pops in your head, you can just add it and work directly on your app, on your mobile app, and it's going to automatically update on your laptop.
As a small business owner, Notion can save you time by keeping everything organized, which will allow you to focus on more important tasks like finding clients for your business and, of course, running your business smoothly. Alright guys, so that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please let me know in the comment section if the video was helpful, and please don't forget to also hit that subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell, because that is how YouTube will be able to notify you every time we upload a video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.